Barichunk. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Wolverine Guy Kill. Bullets to once.
Right up Main Street.
We win this shit.
Oh my God, penetration.
Wolverine Guy Kill. Welcome to the Wolverine Nation. Hello, welcome back into the Wolverine Nation. I'm Wolverine Guy Kev. I see Feifei, I see Celtic Druid Faye. Hello, glad to see Cardio and Yoga, and you're working out with me. It is leg and shoulders day for me. I'm gonna skip the core. I worked that yesterday, but first and foremost, I've got some I got just minor news. It's down to 265.7. I'm officially 60 pounds from my goal weight. I am just on the cusp of having lost 30. Is it the Rocky fucking playlist? Jesus. I just went from No Easy Way Out to Burning Hearts. In fact, this is specifically Rocky 4. So that's what we're going with. All right. Thank you, Feifei. So I'm pretty excited about that. I got really geeked when I saw that number on the scale today. I am in no way surprised since yesterday I worked out a buttload and then I had to run up and down 4 flights of stairs at the Opera House repeatedly. Honestly, that should be like 240 something at this point because my legs were absolutely toast yesterday. Because of that, my legs are really, really sore. I am still going to work legs. I'm still going to go through the motions. I may not lift as heavy as I normally do. This is one of those instances where I am listening to my body. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, as it were. Thanks for reminding me, Feifei. I will not be having any tacos today. It's in fact going to be Burger Tuesday for me. I don't know. Maybe I'll pick up some taco shit. I have no idea. I haven't made up my mind yet. What's for dinner? Um, so I the kids today had a decent morning. Cadence, he's got two therapists now at the center that he goes to, and he one of them he adores. It's like his favorite human in the world besides me and his mother. And then there's the other one who he loved at one point, but now he has a hard time going with her away from me. He was very sad about it. And I know her. I love her. She's great with him. Um, but drop off gets a little shitty for everybody when it's her and not Taylor. So that's something that we're working on. He is now working on verbally expressing and identifying emotions. So when we say "show me happy," he'll be like, he loves showing happy, and then we'll say "show me sad." He'll go happy. He dives right back into happy. It's adorable. Um, he's getting a lot better at starting to combine words. So before it was just a challenge to get him to say, say bye bye, sweet baby. And now I got him today as we're walking on the door to say bye bye, mama. He goes bye bye, amma. So we're to that point now. He still won't spontaneously do it without prompting. So that's a challenge. Yesterday, he spontaneously peed in the potty. First time ever. We can't even get him to sit on the fucking potty here. Over at Metro, he's like, motherfuckers, they'll throw a party. If I even have a drop in that potty, I'm getting me some motherfucking fruit snacks. That's my child. Okay, this is still a different color. Maybe it's the way the light's hitting it. I don't know. Huh. My my shaker bottle yesterday, I had it was a black cup with a literal fire engine red top on it, and I looked into my monitor over here. That's what I'm staring at every time I'm like looking off over here. And it was looking orange. It was very strange. Um, so yeah, opera rehearsal yesterday. This is kind of the downside of having an opera where you don't do a lot, is that there's a whole lot of just I'm gonna go to the opera house and sit down and do nothing for hours. I think I actually worked yesterday for 20 minutes, but I was there for 4 hours. And that sounds like, oh, living the dream because paid, I'm getting compensated fairly, but Jesus Christ, trying to stay awake. It's horrible. And there's no place really comfortable to sit. And I know I realize these are a lot of really small complaints, but for fuck's sake, you know, I would have settled for, let's do 2 hours and then schedule the rehearsal efficiently. We are not, well, at least yesterday, we're not in a point to where it was really necessary to run the show in order. And we're taking a bow now. I sing 5 pitches in this entire opera, and they're like, all right, so you're staying through to the end and bowing. Like, you're fucking with me right now, right? Because no, I don't need to stay. There's a whole act after I am done. Like, why? So anyway, that's me bitching about my incredibly non-labor intensive job that is the best job in the world. Those are the complaints I have. Um, so I get to go off and do that all over again tonight. Hopefully tonight we have a shorter runtime because it's a 2 hour opera. There's no reason for us to be having 4 or 5 hour rehearsals at this point. Oh, fuck, that's sore. I got my Cody Rhodes side plates, the American Nightmare side plates coming in today. I just don't have a belt to put them on right now. Um, I have a buddy of mine has a WWF dual plated tag team title. The classic ones that like Demolition and the British Bulldogs and the Hart Foundation all had. Made by the guy that currently the uh makes the belts for All Elite Wrestling. His name is I think it's Robert Edwards. It's Red Leather is what he goes by. Yo, Footjoy, what's happening? Somebody's selling it for $900. It's on real leather. It's got the old WWF block logo, which is actually pretty rare. And I'm just like, God damn. Hey, Hex, how you doing, buddy? Big Kev's agenda today. Legs, shoulders, opera. Legs, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. I'm doing all right. Just realized how confusing my screen name is because the other stream I just watched thought I was a guy and kept calling me Ron. That's funny. Whose stream were you watching out of curiosity? I didn't have the heart to correct her. Melly something. You're really good at this game. I had somebody correct me yesterday. I screwed up. Um, but yeah, this guy that tag team belt is my favorite, one of my favorite belts of all time. And due to selling it for $900, I'm like, I will sell 2 belts to get that. Like I already have the dual plated classic tag team belt. I have the one that comes directly from the WWE shop. It's got the WWE retro logo, which is not quite the same thing. And it's a replica, whereas the red leather one is, I'm pretty sure it's a real belt. And it's on much better leather than the one that I have. So obviously selling mine is a no brainer. But I'm seriously considering selling my World Heavyweight Championship. Like the one that is currently held by Damian Priest. Melly Grace. Okay. What's on the agenda today? Didn't I answer that? Legs, shoulders, opera. That's it. Oh, maybe a lot more stretching than I normally do because I need it. But Joy, I'm beginning to dislike you greatly. Within your agenda. Download that and no. You take that back. I take it back. You know I love you. You're my favorite kind of Joy, Foot Joy. What's the Bend app again? Oh fuck. Ooh. So Jen, that commercial, I sent it to her. I don't know if she watched it. I'm gonna just slightly fix the angle here. There we go. I like sent it to her immediately when I stopped streaming. Something just fell out of my pants. Was it my gut? Did I poop? Stretching and flex. Oh, okay. No, I did not download that. You know, I said I was going to wear my thick fillet shirt today, and then I couldn't find it. The problem is my organizational system for clean clothing is currently thrown in a pile. Oh, I don't see anything that fell out of my pants. Are you just fucking with me again? True Fit merch. Nutrients. Nah, these are old. Definitely old. Oh, Mike is like in my mouth right now. New socks. Uh, we'll go with that. Oh man, what do you guys got going on today? It's Tuesday, so I mean it can't be anything too exciting unless you wait tables, in which case this is your weekend. Um, I have I got to run to the grocery store to grab a couple of things. I had to throw out a bunch of food yesterday, and I hate doing that, but I just never got around to prepping it. Just work today. I try, man. But joy. Oh, Sunday because trash day. What's your go-to grocery store? Oh, I got a Kroger right around the corner. Um, that's my go-to. They're usually the cheapest. Uh, and if they don't have what I need, because our Kroger is not great, but it has the majority of what I need. But if they don't have what I need, I go to the Meyer that's down the road a bit. Kroger is, yes. We look poor now. I always look poor. Get into this apartment I'm looking downsize to. It'll be minutes from Aldi. Do they know Big Kev and the? Yes, they do. I'm like Norm from Cheers when I walk in. So I prefer BJ's. Me too. I don't think I'm talking about the same thing. Um, you're looking to downsize into an apartment. Are you looking to go into a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom? I'm just curious. Oh, I know that too. Yeah, I know that place you're in now is just ridiculous the way they keep raising the rent. I was waiting for the joke. Hey, look, you give me the setup, I'm going to take it. Are you still going to be in Creek? 1410 a month without the water trade. That's insane. Especially with the amount of repairs they need to do. The post office by Linden and Len. Oh, wait. By Linden and Lennon. I'm trying. Okay. Lennon is that road that. Hey, Diabolic Tutor, what's up? Came in to make sure you're okay. It's looking like Pretzel doing all them stretches. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I have fallen, but I can get up. Yeah, okay, it's where Coles is. It's the road that offshoots like behind the old Best Buy and the current Best Buy off of Miller Road. So I'm just trying to figure out where the post office is. I can't figure that one out. All right. So guys, I'm going to very quickly take a BRB. And then we're going to get into some leg days. Diabolic, thanks for stopping by. I'll be right back, my friend. All right, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. I just had to take care of some things. How is everyone doing today? I'm doing great. I got a decent amount of sleep yesterday. Awesome amount of sleep the day before that. Almost 9 hours the day before that. I'm feeling pretty good. I got a go this way. It's gonna bug me if I have it facing the other way. I got a job interview coming up. Take care of things. Code for I had to poop. No, I absolutely had to poop. I can tell you right now, never do any kind of squat or deadlift if you even think you have to poop. Just being real. My stream pooped its pants last night. Got extra sleep out of it, so I'm happy. When the pre-workout hits, you know what's funny is that my pre-workout doesn't even have that effect on me. Just a little bit. There we go. That's good. All right. The CBum stuff does not have that effect at all. But you know, and Braden will attest to this. I swear to God, it's like the instant I feel like, all right, let's go work out, and it's like, nope, you've got to go to the bathroom. 30 days to the end of the school year, dude. How's your sanity right now? mixy up my greens. I've been using pre-workout because I'm trying to get cut back to caffeine. There is stim-free pre-workout. One of the ones that I use, I have two that I kind of alternate between. And one of them is stim-free. So look into that. LOL. No, my wife is asking me if I'm buying tickets to SummerSlam. I was checking the price, and the line in front of me was 27,000 people. So SummerSlam tickets. SummerSlam this year is going to be held in Cleveland if you're a wrestling fan. And I was looking to see what the price was. Just wanted to check it out. And I was in the queue with 27.7 thousand people in front of me. And I was like, nah, not even going to bother. He was planning on it. It's in the Cleveland, isn't it? He and I have talked about it. I am not in a position to buy tickets. And I have shit going on the next day. So it's after plus I've got my wife's birthday coming up in a week. I've got Joel's birthday coming up in a week. Sorry to scare you. She's like, "Are you buying SummerSlam tickets?" Like I could feel the squint in her eyes. He's also planning a Cali trip. I told him to go spend the weekend with Grandma and Grandpa. Hell yeah! At the moment, just breathing is a chore between students and my kids' lives. What is personal time? I feel that. Yeah. So SummerSlam is in Cleveland. I've been going back and forth on whether or not I actually want to go. I may pick up tickets at a later date, but definitely not worried about it right now. Okay, so today, just making sure of what I'm doing. Today we are working specifically on quads. We're going to do quad bias Bulgarian split squats, hack squat variation of a barbell squat, and we're going to be doing some calf raises, depending on what I've got left in my lower back at that point. Calf raises are a giant pain in the butt here, and I've got to figure out a better way to do them. So that's kind of what's going on with me today. Using 20-pound dumbbells. I want to go light on my legs after all the massive amount of stair climbing. All right. So I have to think about this. Okay, I don't want to go as far forward with quads. This one, you want to get close to where your foot is elevated from. Keep your body perpendicular to the ground, straight up and down, and your knee goes forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Kids over the last 2 weeks in our building have been ripping fixtures off walls. Oh, shit. Yoga blocks are 35 pounds for the calf raises. My balance is shit. That's the problem. My dumbbells aren't heavy enough to do any effective work. And then I just have a hard time balancing holding the barbell. So that's really the issue. Okay. And that's the first set. Woo. Can I have extra credit? What can I do to move my F to an A? Why not just give me the points? Then the parents, right? Work. Now mad that I'm not teaching America. Jesus Christ. They think they are thugs and don't get in trouble. Wonderful. And now we're discussing all the reasons that I changed my major from education to performance my fucking senior year of college. I have no interest in dealing with that bullshit. Because I was going to be a choir teacher. And you best believe I would have been failing people in choir that were trying to take my class for an easy A. Like, fuck all the way off. There's just no way. My email's going crazy right now. What is going on? Stream Elements sponsorship? No. Packages out for delivery? Cool. SummerSlam tickets are available. Cool. Improve your skills on LinkedIn? No. My LinkedIn skills are fine. Yeah, I kind of saw the writing on the wall. You know, I was in college from the late 90s to the early 2000s, and when I was going into teaching, we were all told that, especially in the county we lived in, that all of these music directors were retiring, and there were going to be so many jobs. They had no intention of retiring anytime soon. They wanted to save up as much as they possibly could. Not surprising, U.S. teacher pool is down 25%. Less than 10% of majors are in ed. Many universities are closing down COEs. Yeah. Um. And that's, you know, like, I don't know how other subjects handle this, but we had to take methods courses for primary and secondary. And in both of these classes, we spent a good week discussing how to justify the existence of your program. I'm like, you know what? This should not be part of the job. It really shouldn't. And I know some of the people in my cohort have done very, very well and they've got marvelous programs. And I'm happy for them. I'm proud of them. They're great musicians. I couldn't do it. Because I tell you what, I was subbing for a long time, and I know subbing is not the same thing, but if you sub on the regular, you get to know these kids. And I still couldn't do it. I could not deal with their bullshit. Seven, eight, nine. Oh, fuck. Man. I did not get down as far as I wanted to on that one. That's what she said. Giggity. Is this Jack Sparrow? Love this song. Five, six, seven, eight, 10. Fuck me. Whew. Positive note. State of Michigan ED has some great things coming down. Pipetail teachers grow the pool. Working with ISD and district to enact law. Good. I'm glad. It's the absolute disrespect that the profession gets from a certain political spectrum blows my fucking mind. For a bunch of people that want to say facts, not feelings, and just trumpet that as what I assume is their mating call. These people are so fucking butthurt at teaching the actual history of America, or people that could not teach me how to flip a burger at McDonald's, and this is no offense to McDonald's workers, but people that could not train that shit, one, want to bitch about people not knowing how to do their job at McDonald's, and two, tell a teacher how to teach their subject, eat a dick. So many dicks. Your workout is done, 31 minutes, 23p, 230 calories burned. I'm happy. More money, sport option, bro. The things I have heard and yelped, nah. I would have lost my temper and lost my job easily. On one, it would have eventually happened on the kids. I just I have a limit of how much I can take, and I would have lost it on a kid. I know it. But parents, I would have lost on parents a lot sooner. There's just no fucking way. No way. I do not tolerate being disrespected. Maybe when I was younger, a bit more, but now I'm so I had to fight a Nazi on what history is. Yeah, no, I know. It reminds me so much of like when they released the new or remastered or whatever version of Wolfenstein, and people lost it. They're like, "Oh, you're being so edgy with your political statement." Bitch, have you seen the original game? And why are you pissed that there's a game about fighting Nazis? Like, we did that. We had a whole fucking war about it. Everyone was involved. Why are you identifying with that part? Or when NPR, they do line by line the Declaration of Independence, and people lost their mind because they thought it was a political statement against a certain political ideology. Like, yeah, fascist, you fuck. Don't get me fired up. Ugh. 8, 9, 10. Washington State, no. Self-proclaimed and over. She's a self-proclaimed Nazi? Legit? I do not know what's going on in Washington State, no. Actually, I might. Just maybe didn't realize it was Washington State. Oh wait, are you talking about how they decided they didn't want to devolve into a democracy? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that Michigan has a huge party. What I am surprised about is they just so blatantly say, "Yes, I am in fact a Nazi." Ugh. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that was it. No, I saw that. It's literally their political platform is that they're anti-democracy. And they're throwing out that whole "we're a constitutional representative republic" nonsense. Like, it's cool that you know those words, but you need to understand the context. Don't get me started on politics, please. I'll never stop. What the fuck? I just wanted to see this guy do squats. I heard he had a big ass. Ooh, all right, so that was Bulgarian split squats. You had 3 sets, body weight plus 40 pounds. This is a hack squat variation of a barbell squat. So, hey, high beam, the fuck? That plump in the rump. I got that plump in the rump. All right, so I'm going to put down these 25s. I'm going to go 215 because last week I did 185. All right, so what this is going to do, I'm just centering this right now. I'm going to elevate my heels, and then that is going to put a greater emphasis on my quadricep because I do not have, hey, clabbers, the uwu gag. You like how I did the uwu backwards with the little eyes and the big? Worst part about politics, there are people I love on both sides. Right. Got a letter from the state saying I no longer need child. That's funny. So one of my friends who I did my undergrad with, just got a letter, and she has not worked in nonprofit. I want to stress that. The entirety of her student loans have been forgiven because she has been in repayment since the 90s. Yeah. So there was a thing where the Biden administration is doing a one-time adjustment as long as you are on income-based repayment or income-driven repayment. I don't remember what the name of it is, or the SAVE plan. And the deadline was April 30th. And there were certain loans that if you had them, you had to consolidate, like you had to right then. I got on the SAVE plan that day. So I've not heard anything yet. I don't know if I'm going to hear anything, but I heard it was only $20,000, which I mean, it's only $20,000. You realize how much people owe. She had 70 some odd $1,000 forgiven. You know, honestly, Mag, go onto the student loan website, studentaid.gov or whatever it is, and get on the SAVE plan. Because even if you your school became for profit, I only have 2 years left. You still, all of the payments you made still count. My IDR is 0. Oh, well then you're fine. Yeah, mine moved to $40. And that's entirely because of Jen's income. Like, bitch, stop making so much money. Yeah, so, and I want to stress this. My friend who had all of that forgiven had paid, I think she said around $40,000. Some of that was on a payment plan. Some of that was when they just started garnishing her wages because her payment plan was like $700 a month, and that was not feasible. So she said, fuck that, I'm not paying it. And they started garnishing. So she hasn't even been in good standing like the entire time. And she got an email that she did not expect yesterday, and it was legit, it was official. She had $70,000 forgiven, just wiped, which is still more than she borrowed to begin with. That's how bad the compound interest hit her. My loans on my plan, I think as long as I continue to pay faithfully, let's pretend nothing ever gets forgiven. As long as I continue to pay faithfully every month, whatever my amount is, and let's say it stays the same, $40 a month, my by the time I'm, I think 85, they'll forgive what's left. I hate student loan costs. I can vent about that right now, but I won't. Sugar Daddy Biden, ooh woo. They're doing something. My loans moved back to Fed, so well, that's good. 50K were fully forgiven in late 2021. Good for you. IDR is different, will not be the same anymore. But even so, all right. The thing is, they didn't make a big deal out of this. I'm kind of pissed. I mean, I'm glad they're forgiving all these loans. They didn't make a big deal about it. It was like, if you consolidated all of your loans before such and such a date under a certain plan, so like Nelnet, I'm good. All my loans are Nelnet anyway. But there was one specifically for the public service forgiveness. And then they were just going to look at it on a case-by-case basis. I only have 12K. The first package that they blocked would have paid me off in full. Holy shit, yeah. In the grand scheme of things, would have cut most of my interest that I have accrued. All right, so this is gonna hit my quads a little bit. I'm elevating my heels. I'm moving these back is what I'm doing. I'm gonna elevate my heels and then squat. You wanna keep the bar moving straight up and down. Still brace the core, still doing a squat. The only difference is my heels are up. F them all in their entirety, right? Where you at? There you are. Ugh. 6, 7. Ugh. Whew. Just no paying anymore anyway. Exclamation fart needs to be a thing. You are correct. It does need to be a thing. Fortunately, this mic doesn't pick up all the times I fart. Because it's basically like one of those pepper gas tests for enlisted military. They make them go in and take their gas masks off. That's what my basement is like when I work out. Protein's not a fun thing, guys. My heart is like, the fuck are you doing? Got to give the full. I'll just clip the mic to my ass cheek. So I have not heard anything about my loans. I don't know that I will. I don't know that I qualify or will qualify for anything. There's, I can hope. But at the end of the day, I have absolutely no idea. Who is texting me? Oh, my buddy. Why? Why would you send that to me? So I have, if anyone in my area would like to come see Cunning Little Vixen tomorrow, it is a dress rehearsal. I have 2 tickets. They're free. My wife cannot go tomorrow, and I keep forgetting about them. So if you're in Michigan, you want to come see Cunning Little Vixen, knowing that you will not see me on stage for a single second of this opera, you just want to come see a cute show, I got tickets. What is that emote? Oh, it's doing. It looked like there were teeth going across my screen, man. Like, does anybody else see that? All right. Set 2. I need to put just a little bit more weight back on my heels, because damn, that was like a lot of calf engagement there. Way more than I wanted. All right. I did not do. Mag sent me a, a hack for doing squats. Nothing to do with hack squats. With like a shoulder bridge. I did not do it, but I'm about to start that because I need a little bit extra mobility up there. All right, set 2. Ugh. Shh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, oh, Jesus. Set 2. Ooh, woo. Okay. This is taking a lot more out of me than I thought it would, but I did all. My God. There's so much stair climbing. On that cake. Celtic, thanks for the loik. So to get the desired effect that the director wants, he's got half the chorus, sometimes a whole chorus, but half the chorus up in like the top balcony, which for those of us that absolutely have to climb stairs because we got to keep out of sight until we get in the balcony, is 4 flights of stairs. We go all the way to the 4th floor. Now let me tell you how well the disabled members of our cast are handling this. They ain't happy. So I'm sure the elevator rule is going to change. Because they can kiss my ass. They think I'm doing that and then singing immediately. And that is the hardest part musically of this show for me. Is that I'm panting like this. And then I have to sing. Both in tune and quietly while I'm gasping for air. It's been great for my steps. Kev versus the Stairmaster. Dude. Stop sending me notifications, CapCut. Nobody cares. I'm not good on a Stairmaster either. And I mean that my back always hurts when I'm on it. I just cannot get on one like a regular human being, apparently. All right. If I didn't have to hang off of one side with weight, it'd be fine. But I'm not able to stretch my calves like I want to. All right, set 3. Photograph, I don't want you. Just use one. That is one plate. Or do you mean holding one plate? Hello, dog. Stairmaster is intent. Welcome in, hello, dog. And hello, dog. Dog? My dog. I got nothing. Do the kids still say that? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Stairmasters are no joke. All right. Oh, that is. Whew, I got that quiver in the quads now. Holy shit. Less sliding. It's not the sliding. It's my stance is too narrow. If I'm doing this, I can't keep my balance that well. If I do this, it's fine, but I end up coming all the way down here and I'm not really getting that stretch in the quads or the calves. Run and act like someone that knows things. Left you a note in Discord. All right, Diabolic. Good luck with tricking everyone into thinking you know shit. What's your thickest plate? A 45. Specifically, this 45. It's not sliding. It's literally just my balance. I just gotta find a happy medium. So I am open to suggestion. Use those to get the depth you want. I mean, we'll see how well I can stand up, and that's really the thing. Again, it's the balance. I haven't tried using those. I've been using my other 45s, the thin ones, which are the dark blue that are currently on the bar on the inside. I have tiny feet, so I don't understand the struggle, right? Well, I mean, I have short legs, but I have hobbit feet. You would think I'd be able to get a decent stretch. All right, I'm gonna put both these down, and this is gonna be an experiment. See if I can get away with using just one. I've done this with 2 different combinations. It also, like the first week, well, the first 2 weeks I did this, I also was limited by what plates were available simply because if I took weights to step on, that meant I couldn't use them to lift. We'll see. I can't use thicker than our 25s. Yeah, well, you are thicker than a Snicker. Just kidding. Somebody said that once. My friend Joe, I'm actually not sure if you know Mag. She was working a parking structure at Eastern Michigan, and that was some guy's way of hitting on her, was saying, "Damn, you thicker than a Snicker." And I just thought that was the coolest fucking horrendous pickup line I'd ever heard. And so anytime I had a meme that involved Snickers, I would send it to her. And I'm pretty sure I changed her name to Snickerdoodle in my in my phone. Oh, all right. Channel your inner MJ, lean forward and don't let the heels act. Oh, Michael Jackson. I'm like, Mary Jane? Like, did I miss a part of Spider-Man? So I should, while I'm doing this, I should be like, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? But you got to strike that balance, especially if you're using, what the fuck am I doing? Especially if I'm, using weight, because, oh, all right, I'm just going to go 135 on this. The Snicker Picker Chicken. Jesus H. Christ. The H stands for tap dancing. All right. I'm the Snicker picker upper. Like Bounty, only for chocolate, caramel, and nougat. Where did I? There. Yeah, I don't even know where I'm putting shit now. And then after this, we're doing shoulders. Cadence was singing head, shoulders, knees, and toes earlier today. And it's always funny because, like, I can never tell what he's singing at first until he gets to, like, a specific part of a song. He says, hey, ho, he, ho, he, ho, hey, ho, he, ho, ho. Eyes, ears, mouth, O's, hey, shoulders, toes, then toes. And so it was like every other word I'd understand. I'm like, that's head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Where the fuck did you hear that? And they do a lot of. I've banned Coco Melon from my house. Of all the kid shows, I'm like, no, I'm done with that one. Absolutely done with that one. Coco Melon is an abomination. And I would take, was it Kailu over Coco Melon? Oh my God. Seriously. I would take that whiny ass cartoon, whatever the fuck it is. And I think everyone in this house has agreed that Lulu from Word Party is the absolute worst. Logan, my sweet, sweet Logan, my 18-year-old, we were talking about the kid shows that we enjoy. And I mentioned Word Party. He's like, yeah, Word Party is pretty cool. I'm like, what about Lulu? And he just went dead serious. Lulu is the bane of my existence. Oh, God. All right. Hi, Beam, can you ban clabbers, please? I just gave you a walk-on message and everything, and you're like, oh, baby shark. Right? Man, fuck that noise. I really don't want to do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fuck, 7, 8, 10. Ugh. That's not horrible, Mag. But I'm also going a lot lighter than I normally would. See, this is what I miss about commercial gyms, because on a dedicated calf raise machine, I can put up 300 pounds easily. And I can get an insane stretch on my calves, which still never grow. So why do I bother? Fun fact about Baby Shark. I did find a club version of it. And during the pandemic, I was in a lot of Facebook groups. One of them, which was a meme group, decided to do a twerking contest. And you know my dumb ass. There is a video of me twerking to Baby Shark. I came in second. I would have won, except the one girl that did win, what A, knew how to actually twerk, and B, be real, she was hot. I stood no chance. But I'll take the comedy second place for that. How is this not a redeem? I don't have a video anymore. I deleted it off my phone because I had a lot less storage space back then. And then the group ended up getting shut down by Facebook because somebody decided to make a Kobe meme, and everyone got offended and reported it, and the group went down. Kobe, of all things. Mind you, not that I think anyone should be making fun of that, especially right after it happened. But there have been some pretty offensive things in that group. And of all things to get the group shut down, Kobe. Maybe when I've lost a little bit of this and can move a little bit better, I will do that again. I mean, if you guys redeem the chair stream, you do have me twerking on my chair. There is that. That too. 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck. See, there's the problem. 9, 10. Whew. Oh. Whew. We're going to be getting into shoulders in a minute here. Ooh, it's 11:30 already. Plus, I can't twerk. One of these days, I'm going to like look up a twerking tutorial, and then it's over for y'all. Fucking over. My OnlyFans is launched at that point. It's going to be nothing but me shaking that ass and showing off my hobbit feet. Probably all to the tune of the hobbits are going to Isengard. And maybe to badger, badger, mushroom, mushroom. Kev twerking properly. I know, right? Control your orgasms. It's still a hypothetical at this point. But fuck, I get down to 205. It's all I got left is going to be in my ass. That's all it's all over. It's just people are going to be approaching my ass. They're like, that's no moon. That's a space station. Or realistically, that's no space station. That's a full moon. Look at the size of that thing. Or get in there, you big hairy oaf. I don't care what you smell. It's going to be just nothing but inappropriate Star Wars quotes and me twerking. Ooh, that feels good, that stretch. Okay, so it needs to be right on the middle of my feet. Part of it really, too, is finding a good foot position because I'm used to just having a bar that I'm putting my foot on. And keeping that core brace. Ah, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Fuck's sake. All right. Score 1 for Magnetron. We'll walk that off for a minute. We're going to switch over to shoulders. So what do we got in the what do we got on deck for shoulders today? That is definitely not the right day. Lateral, front, shrugs. All right. Need my jack. So this song, Comatose, by Skillet, it's a Christian rock band. It's the only Christian rock band I like. First time I ever heard this, they set it to clips from the prequel trilogy of Star Wars. And I thought it was just like a regular love song. And turns out you're talking about Jesus. I was distracted. What did I do? Calf raises. That helped. I still have to finish watching Backlash. I've only seen the first match. Oh, God damn it. Really? Just come off the damn thing. There. Fuck. Oh, had it too close. Great. I'm glad. No, me too. I appreciate it. I'm always down for advice. It's like when it's similar to something I've done and it didn't work, I'm always hesitant. But that was good. Appreciate it. Whew. My legs are absolutely shot. This is gonna go wonderfully tonight. Okay. Just giving it a minute, letting the blood return to my head. Who the hell is this? Somebody on Threads named Margot liked a post of mine, and I had a momentary like jump scare in my heart. It was not the person I know with that name. My own personal Voldemort. It was not her. All right, so I'm going light on the lateral raises and the front raises. Shut up, Mag. Because I've had some shoulder pain. It's a lot better now. But shoulders are just such a touchy thing. Because it's so easy to like compensate the wrong way, and then you fucked up your rotator cuff. Every time I see the name Andrea. There. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna go with 15s on lateral, 20 for fronts, and then whatever I got left for shrugs if I have anything left. Oh. Well, Shinsuke Nakamura. Yeah, well, at least you never dated Andrea. I mean, I never dated Andrea. I'm referring to Margot. So you know what I mean. Ah. 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 So with lateral raises, it's not just flapping them out to the side. I'm keeping them slightly in front of me, so my arms are coming out kind of in a Y, and I'm trying to keep my elbows above my fists. You don't want to go super high with them because then you're just putting really obnoxious load on your rotator cuff and taking it off of your delts, which is what you're trying to build. You're starting to sound like Kev at one time. Ooh, the personal. Yeah, that was 5 years of my life that I would love to get back. But it's all right because now she's Jeremy's problem. I don't actually know Jeremy. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but that's her husband. His problem. Along with her two kids that I'm sure are lovely, but are still genetically part her. So, Clabbers, what are you doing today? Where do you work, Clabbers? I know nothing about you. Her ex. Whose ex? Andrea's or Margot's? Or do we move on to somebody else? Andrea's ex? Was it her ex-husband? Like the one from Fair that I know? Like with, oh shit, no, I have no, you got me. I have no idea. How did that ensue awkwardness unless it was awkward for Steve? That's what I'm confused about. Because like if we'll take that off. Okay. Okay. I'm so confused right now because like that's before I met Andrea, which was in like 1999, I think. 8, something like that. Senpai is finally Jesus Christ. Clappers, I always ask about you because I ooh when you're not here and I get very disappointed. Ah. Ah. 7, ah, 8, 9. I can feel I have a knot in my trap. What can I say? I'm a very busy gremlin. So you're constantly avoiding water and eating after midnight? No, that wasn't to you, Siri. Jesus Christ. Siri is like, you notice me, Senpai? What the fuck? I'm a pretty busy gremlin myself. It's funny because some people they find out I'm unemployed and they have no idea everything I have on my plate. Because this is my free time right here between essentially 9:30, 10 o'clock and about 3. And in that time, when I say free time, it just means I don't have kids around and I'm not in rehearsal or performance. But in that time, I do this, obviously, which is pretty much uh, my hobby. This just doing something that I like to do. But then it's groceries, get the house clean, repair the damage that my children have caused, and kind of just hope for the best. And then once I get the kids, I pretty much got them the rest of the night because Jen is exhausted because she has been working her fucking ass off the entire day, or I have to go off to a rehearsal until midnight. Creepy X put 2 and 2 together. Steve was and thought he was going to throw hands with Steve over comments about how it should be Creepy X's turn. Wow. 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 Back lunchtime. Hell yeah, High Beam. That's I'm not gonna be the one that tries to criticize someone for holding a grudge for a long time because I will hold on to that shit forever. We all know this. Everyone knows this. But what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, my brother in Christ, just throw the hands. If you are still that pissed about it, throw the hands. Or go and scream at him. But what? The fluff did I miss? Clabbers. Causing trouble. All right. I believe this is set 3. I have no idea. Eight. 9. Man, I've got this huge knot right like on the inside of my left trap, and I can feel it just every time I engage that movement. I can feel it just pressing in on a nerve. All right. We're going to do front raises, 20 pounds each. That's 40 pounds. And then we're going to go on maybe to shrugs. I'm getting hungry as fuck. Jen and I were obsessed with this song for a hot minute. We would just laugh our asses off at it for I have no idea what reason. And now it just kind of annoys me, so I'm going to skip it. Gunther. Trying to explain to Joel why his name is not pronounced Gunther and it's Gunther. Because German, right? Not to be creepy, but Facebook just suggests you as a friend. Are you creeping on me, senpai? That's Highbeam's fault. I guarantee it. And feel free to add me on Facebook. It's fine. I promise I'm very good at not doxing. There's some people I'm going to be like, wait, what? Are you not friends with clabbers on Facebook? Because that's why I assumed. I mean, but it's still your fault regardless. It does track. Absolutely tracks. All right. Front raises. Ugh. Ugh. Bork for no reason. I'm blaming my spine. I don't know where I was going with that, to be honest. It's all good. I'm sure that's my fault. Ooh, woo. Whew. I got 2 more sets of this. I think I am going to call it a day after this just because my shoulders and my traps are still kind of sore. And then remember, tomorrow and Thursday, I'm streaming at the exact same time. Friday, I have a student matinee of my show. So I will not be streaming. I may stream later at night. Or I may stream Saturday. I have no idea. I don't want to do leg day on Saturday. That's opening night. I don't know. But yes, absolutely, High Beam. That is your fault. Ooh. This has been a good week for my viewer average. Been right around, hovering around 10 to 14 all week. High Beam, I ain't going anywhere yet. You're all like, sign off. Cracking that whip on me. Oh. My 20-year-old Braden, he texted me yesterday. He was like, so I'm down to 4.5% body fat. And I was like, you need to raise that because that's not healthy. And he's just not been, I'm not touching that one. I beam brain go. So he's been eating just his 3 square meals a day as opposed to going for a calorie goal. So now he's like all in. Bro, I buy full fat everything. Yeah, and he's still 4.5% body fat. And like the good thing is he understands that's not sustainable or healthy to maintain. So he's like 3,000 calories a day. Like, fantastic. That's my maintenance level. And he's like, I want to gain this and this, and I was like, all right, I just want to make sure you understand that when I went nuts and did that, nothing ever fit me again. He's like, oh, I got loose fitting clothing, and it's it'll just go back to being tight on me. And like, I don't think you understand. They don't make armholes for people with big arms and shoulders. I missed the high metabolism part of my youth for sure. I bought him Taco Bell for breakfast, but he's still asleep. Well, good for him. He was working last night. I'm sure he was working his ass off. Ugh. 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 Didn't he like gain weight and go down in body fat too? That's the crazy thing. He was home by 9:30. He must have worked his ass off then. He was up gaming to midnight at least. It's when I fell asleep, regardless of the shrieks coming from that side of the house. Right? He gained like 2 or 3 pounds. Good. Good for him. That was so hard to do for me at that age. I think so. About the time when I was his age, that was about when I discovered Arnold's martial arts, which eventually became United States martial arts. And I managed to bump up from 140 to 180 in that year. Missed the high metabolism part of my youth. I'm still stuck, and I have to remind myself to eat or I will unalive. That's not high metabolism. That's anorexia. No, for real though. My metabolism was awesome up until 2016, 8 years ago, which was when I turned 39. And it wasn't even that my metabolism was horrible. It was just I got sick, and I gained all of that weight from the drugs that were prescribed to me. And 2 years later, so I was 41, and I hit the gym all summer, and I dropped the majority of the weight. I probably dropped 100 pounds. And I remember walking into school. It was 2017. So it was 1 year later. So I had just turned 40. I remember walking into school for the second year of my master's program, and nobody had a clue who I was. Because I shaved, I had a full beard because my face just like, I barely had a jawline or a neck. So once I lost all the weight, I shaved my beard back down a little bit less than this. And I'd cut my hair real short, like a little longer than it is now. And I just remember I'm walking in one day, here comes Professor Katz, who was directing the first opera that I was in there. He's walking out, I was like, hey, Professor Katz. He's still walking, like, Professor Katz. Martin. And he turns and he's like, I'm sorry, I'm not recognizing him. Like, it's Kevin. And I said my last name, and he was like, oh my God, your wife must be so happy. Like, it's such a Martin thing to say. And then one of our sopranos, who was like the soprano when I was there, she walked past me, did a double take, and she's like, Kevin? Like, oh my God, what a transformation. Holy shit. Ugh. 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 All right. And that is going to do it for me today. My left trap is killing me right now. And it's it's something I either need to massage out with a tennis ball or I need to take a muscle relaxer, one of the two. Either way, it's It's hurting now. It's pain. So, all right, I just want to thank everybody for showing up, clabbers, especially you for the extra ooh woo. No, but for real, I appreciate all of you. Thanks for coming in, joining me, all the company, new chatters, old chatters, lurkers. You guys are the best. If you have not joined my Discord yet, the fuck is wrong with you? Me and High Beam are hitting both. Sorry, High Beam. But the links are all over chat now. Join the Discord, Wolverine Nation. I have an awesome community. I have an awesome meme chat. I have a workout specific section that is open to subscribers to my Twitch channel. So if you don't see it and you want to, use your Prime sub or $4.99 or whatever. Later, nerds. And of course, Wolverine Guy Kev merchandise. I was gonna rock the thick fillet shirt today, but I couldn't find it. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. for chest day. We're gonna bench 315 tomorrow. That's the goal. So till tomorrow, you guys have a great day.